Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you the care and handling techniques for hydrangeas. There's hardly a day that goes by that I don't get a phone call with, how do I take care of them? Because there's nothing more disappointing than purchasing beautiful hydrangeas and having them fade overnight. But with proper techniques, that doesn't have to happen. Let's start with the basics. You want to fill a vase or a bucket with warm water and mix it with the proper amount of flower food. Directions are right on the container. Follow that. It's just a staple. So that's where you begin. Then when you get your flowers, if they have plastic around them or paper, remove that. Let the air in. Look at the foliage, see if any of the leaves are damaged. If they are, remove them. If not, leave them. They help to pull the water up. Look at the petals, and if there's any damaged florets, pick them out. This one's just perfect, so I can use it just as is. Then give it a cut, a nice, strong, slanting cut, and repeat that on the other side so you're exposing as much of the stem as possible. And then set it right down into the water and let it drink overnight before you start to design. Absolute minimum 2 hours, but overnight is even better. If you get your hydrangeas in and they're slightly dehydrated, you can help them to drink faster by using quick dip. So you still use the warm water and flower food, but one more step. Take a bit of quick dip, put it in a small container, and then with each bloom, same thing. Give it that long slanting cut, repeat, but then dip it into the quick dip. It's a rapid hydrating treatment, and then set it down into the vase, and you'll be amazed how much more quickly they'll drink that water in. Occasionally, you'll have a bloom that's severely stressed, and then emergency procedures are in order. I use the quick dip, and I go one step further, and this is the one that's always surprising to people. But I take boiling water, very, very hot boiling water, and just do 1 inch or so. You don't want it to be real deep. Then take your stem, and I don't have a really wilty one, but it's a little bit wilty. Do that double cut, dip it, and then place it into the boiling water and let it cool to room temperature. And I know you think, boiling water in hydrangeas? No. Try it. You'll be surprised how fabulous it works. And one last trick that I want to share with you. Once you have fully hydrated, so they've sat overnight, or a minimum of 2 hours, but overnight is best, then as you go to design, especially if you're going to be putting them into wet foam, use alum. It's a pickling spice that you can find at the grocery store. Take your stem, and before you're going to design, you're going to cut it down to fit whatever arrangement, and then just dip it into the powder, into the alum, and then set that down into the foam. It helps them to continue drinking water and last and last and last. Now you know the techniques for care and handling. With wedding season upon us, you'll be using a lot of hydrangeas. Plan now. Buy some hydrangeas for yourself and practice these techniques so that you can see just how fabulous they are. Take one out, let it dehydrate, become totally stressed, then recut it and put it in the boiling water so that you can see for yourself how well it works. Take a moment and invest in yourself so that as the wedding season progresses, you know that your hydrangeas are going to be fabulous. If you have questions, you can reach us through the website at flowerschool.com. Or if it's easier, just pick up the telephone. We're here to help at 1-800-819-8089. And of course, you can always reach us through email. My personal email, Leanne, Leanne, @floraldesigninstitute.com. Have fun and do something you love.